You all may be seated. Okay. Miss Katrina, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, our son Caleb James, he just turned 8, and he started school, and already he started having school issues in school. He's been getting into fights with other kids. He's been arguing with the teachers. He's not been doing his homework, and this is completely new behavior. He was an A and a B student, and now his grades are also dropping. And I think it has to do with what Bubba here is doing at home.
All right, guys, buckle up, because this courtroom just turned into a battlefield. We've got Katrina, an engineer and mother of an 8-year-old boy, Caleb. She says her son's behavior is falling apart, fighting, failing school, and she blames her ex-husband, Bubba, a long-haul truck driver with a messy past. But Bubba's not backing down. He's about to hit back with accusations of his own. This case isn't just about child support. It's about pride, trust, and which parents' chaos is poisoning their son's peace.
Okay. Well, what is Bubba doing at home?
So he's a truck driver, and during our marriage, there were a lot of issues with that. A lot of, strange women, just a lot of alcohol use, and I think that hasn't stopped. And now I think that that's affecting Caleb.
I don't think so.
Excuse me, sir. Once it is your turn, I will come to you. That's the first thing. Second thing, those loud outbursts, they will not be tolerated. Continue.
Thank you. So during the marriage, there were a lot of issues with infidelity, with drug use, with alcohol use, and he's still doing the same job. He's still driving the same routes. And so I think he's still bringing these same people into Caleb's life, into his home with our son.
Oh my gosh, okay. Well, is there anything else you wanted me to know before I move over to him?
I don't know.
Right from the start, Katrina's voice cracks with frustration. She paints Bubba as a man still stuck in old habits, booze, women, and late-night drives. But Judge Vonda isn't swayed by emotion. She demands order. And when Bubba interrupts, the judge sets a boundary that defines the tone. Those loud outbursts will not be tolerated. This is the moment the gavel reclaims control. The courtroom isn't a therapy session. It's a place for facts. And Katrina has to prove more than pain to win.
Okay. Can I call you Bubba?
Sure.
Bubba, is what she's saying true? You cheated on her, you're using drugs, you're drinking alcohol, you're doing all of this while you're transporting things in an 18-wheeler?
No. I actually work 1 week on, 1 week off.
Okay.
So,
all right.
The week that I work, she has custody of Caleb.
Okay.
The week I have off, I have custody of Caleb.
All right.
Now, some of the things she's saying, yes, I do drink sometimes,
Are you drinking while you're driving that 18-wheeler?
I do not drink while I drive, no.
All right.
I drink occasionally when I'm home. It's not too bad, but with...
well, where would she be getting that?
I have a lot of female clients that I do transport for. So she thinks that I'm, getting these jobs because I'm sleeping around, which she's very promiscuous herself, so...
Oh.
Yes. Caleb has told me that she has brought in a lot of men around him, and he doesn't know who they are.
Okay.
Now Bubba takes his turn, and his calm delivery changes everything. He admits he drinks, but only off-duty, and denies cheating. Then, with a quiet jab, he accuses Katrina of bringing strange men into their son's life. That twist flips the emotional script. Suddenly, both parents are under the microscope. Judge Vonda can see this isn't a case of one bad parent. It's 2 adults locked in a blame cycle while an 8-year-old watches. And that realization begins to shift the power dynamic completely.
I do.
All right. How much do you pay?
$75 a month.
Okay. And Miss Katrina, you're looking for him to pay child support?
I am.
Based on what?
So when COVID hit, I lost my job, and I just haven't been able to find a comparable job. And I was doing engineering.
And you can't find anything comparable during COVID?
No.
In engineering?
No. So my degree was in chemical engineering.
Okay.
But All the jobs I've been finding have been mechanical engineering, electrical engineering. I haven't found something that's comparable to what.
I don't know much about engineering, but how much more different is it?
I mean, I think it's pretty different.
You think, but how different is it?
When Katrina brings up child support, she leans on sympathy, saying COVID cost her a good job. But watch how fast Judge Vonda zeroes in. What's your degree? What field? How many interviews? Each question slices through the excuses. Katrina admits she's a chemical engineer, but won't take jobs in related fields like mechanical or electrical. The judge's expression says it all. Effort matters more than excuses. In family court, unwillingness can sound a lot like irresponsibility, and that's where Katrina starts losing ground.
Because with her, she has a degree in engineering. Chemical engineering.
Wait a minute, stop right there. You have a degree in engineering.
Yes, that's how I got my job in chemical engineering.
Right. So you can't do a general engineering job with that degree?
It's not comparable to what I was doing.
That wasn't my question. Have you looked for jobs that will pay you for general engineering? All right. How many interviews have you gone on?
3 or 4 in the last 6 months.
3 or 4 in the last 6 months, and they all said no to hiring you?
Yes.
Then things explode. Bubba accuses her of lying about job interviews and sleeping with someone who told him. The courtroom gets hot fast, but Judge Vonda doesn't flinch. She shuts it down instantly. That has nothing to do with me. This is courtroom discipline at its finest, cutting through scandal to reach truth. For viewers, this moment shows exactly why Judge Vonda is respected. She doesn't chase gossip. She restores structure. But behind that calm authority, you can sense her frustration building.
He pays health insurance. You have Caleb, I'm assuming, well, not an assumption, what he said, that when he's on, you have Caleb. I'm assuming all of that, right?
Yeah, we do have that 1 week on, 1 week off, but with these behaviors that Caleb's having, it's just, he needs treatment, he needs help, he needs counseling, he needs something to help.
And I don't disagree with you there. I do believe that if he is having behavioral issues and everything like that, maybe seek some type of therapy, play therapy, maybe individual counseling, maybe you all could do family counseling, but that is not a legitimate reason to place this man on child support. So I'm going to deny your request today to place him on child support. And in addition to denying that request,
Now the hammer drops. The judge methodically lays out the math: shared custody, shared time, shared cost. Bubba already pays health insurance, already cares for Caleb during his week off. Katrina's argument crumbles, not because she doesn't love her son, but because emotion doesn't outweigh equity. Even when she pleads for therapy for Caleb, the judge separates heart from law. It's a masterclass moment. Empathy belongs in parenting, not in payment orders. The courtroom falls silent as the verdict becomes inevitable.
$75 that he's paying, I'm going to have you split it. Since you share custody, you need to share costs too. So $37.50 is what you will be reimbursing him for health insurance every month. Is there anything further?
No.
Is there anything further, sir?
No, ma'am.
Okay, well, if there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
And just like that, Judge Vonda denies child support and turns the tables. Katrina must now reimburse half of the insurance Bubba's been paying. It's justice with symmetry. Shared custody means shared cost. But beyond the ruling, there's a deeper truth. Two parents so focused on proving each other wrong, they forgot who really needs protecting. Caleb. Sometimes, the real win in court isn't financial. It's learning accountability. If this story made you think twice about what fairness looks like, hit like, share your thoughts, and subscribe for more real courtroom lessons that hit home.